Hi, today I'm going to be talking about the attribute of God, God our provider. And that means one who provides, furnishes, or supplies what is needed. I've been doing a deep dive into the life of Elijah lately, and his story is just filled with God providing for him in each and every place that he goes. But I want to focus on one place in particular. After he leaves King Ahab's presence and tells him that it's not going to rain for years in the land, God separates him and takes him to a brook in Kerith, where he's surrounded by mountains in this valley. Just by this brook, it would not be easy for him to get food and sustenance. But God provides for him through ravens. And the study goes into tell us that the ravens are not creatures of habit. They don't typically return to the same place. They actually try to steal food from other animals. But God used ravens, the most unlikely creature, to provide for Elijah, to bring him food each morning and each night. God takes care of his people. God provides for his people. And he did this in Elijah's life by this brook. And then as he continued on in his journey, God continued to provide what Elijah needed to say, what he needed to sustain himself. God will provide. And this isn't just some fun story that we read, but this is a true man who lived, who was provided for by a true God. Our God is a true living God who is faithful to keep his promises, who is faithful to provide for us. God's ways are so much higher than our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. So just like Elijah, I'm sure he did not expect God to provide for him through birds. And we might not expect the way that God will provide for us. But that does not mean that we should stop trusting. Keep trusting him. Keep leaning into him. Keep seeking him for your provision. Don't depend on things of this world, but God and God alone. So go ahead, read your verses, and then go into your time of praise.